Hello fellow SnowRunners. So in this video I wanted to show you what I did with the new heavy Russian truck, the one you see here, the ZiKZ 600R 605R, which is based on the MAZ 537, and that truck was included in MudRunner. So I tweaked that vehicle and added my engines, and I went for the most powerful option because those maps, the new Russian maps, demand a lot of power and traction. And I added my gearboxes. I also installed a high suspension, which should be pretty useful, but it's not finished. I will add more flex to that in the future. Then you can see I added a lot of different tire choices. Those are all the heavy tires I have, heavy single tires I have at my disposal, and I think for the new Russian maps the OB Igno Ice tires are the best choice. Also pretty much needed is a powerful winch. I went for a powerful offline winch here, and they are not installed on the vanilla trucks, of course. There are no offline winches for such a heavy truck, so I think that would be pretty handy. So I installed that, and also I added an upgraded roof rack with more repair points and more fuel, and I tried to get some different colors in there, but since that truck is not really finished as of yet, those color options do not work yet. Now I am on my way to get a trailer back, because this video is made with voiceover, and I went for a scouting mission on the new maps. I wanted to go for every watchtower, but pretty difficult, I gotta say, and I will show you some short clips of that in the second part of the video. But there is something else I wanted to talk about, and that is the mod I uploaded yesterday. The mod included the three new US trucks, which are currently hidden in the BTS game files and are not buyable in the in-game shop as of yet. But yeah, I discovered them and put them in the mod and added a tweaked version of them and uploaded that mod yesterday, so everyone who wanted to test drive the new trucks or my early tweaks of them was able to do that for, I don't know, maybe 12 hours, and today it got deleted because those trucks are not officially released as of yet, even though my mod only worked on the BTS version. So yeah, well, that's that. I'm in contact with one of the community managers about it, and I am sure I will be able to re-upload it once phase 4 gets published for everyone, which should be in about a month. Then it should be on the normal game version and on consoles. And there are some other big news about my mods, and every mod which includes a tweaked DLC vehicle. Here you see why a powerful offline winch is pretty useful, even though I could have driven more carefully, of course. But yeah, still I think they are a nice addition to this tweak, or to this truck, because the vanilla version won't have any offline winches, of course. But I wanted to talk about the big news, which is there is finally a DLC checker coming, and that means that there is a possibility now that my mods, my tweaked vehicles, will be selected for console. So they announced the DLC checker is already installed on the BTS version, and they did not clarify how it works, but it seems that any modder like myself who tweaks DLC trucks has to install a line of code or a file, probably a line of code in the truck XML files, which only enables owners of those DLC trucks, the original vanilla versions. You have to own them to be able to use my tweaked mod then, or one of the vehicles included. I have 6 different mods currently on mod.io. One is includes all of the others, and most of my vehicles are DLC vehicles, so right now there is no real DLC checker implemented because that does not exist, and that's why those mods are only allowed on PC. But as soon as Phase 4 comes out, goes live for consoles and PC on the main game, and not just the BTS version, I will include those DLC checker files, of course, as soon as I know how to do that, and otherwise my mods are ready for consoles and should be pretty easy to put them on consoles, because of course they have a very small size and there are no 3D mesh files in there, just XML files, because I only tweak vehicles. And yeah, that's that. So hopefully they will make progress with the DLC checker and tell us how it works, and then I will implement those DLC checker files, whatever that is, and then in about a month or so, as soon as Phase 4 comes out, they might select one of my mods for consoles. We shall see about that. I have to mention that I have no influence whatsoever, like any modder who puts something on mod.io, what gets selected for consoles. I can only make my files ready for it, and they are ready as of now. That's just the DLC checker files which are missing, of course, because they didn't announce yet how they shall be implemented. And yeah, that's that. And I will re-upload my Phase 4 tweaked vehicles, I guess. Maybe I will not include the new cut and the new international. I'm not sure about that, but I discovered that the rear suspension is mounted to the frame, which limits what I can tweak and makes those trucks a lot less useful, I guess. And yeah, those two trucks will be, I guess, I heard the rumor, can't say which one of the new trucks will be an extra DLC, but it seems that those two will be, or it is the GMC, we shall see. In any case, I will re-upload my Phase 4 truck tweaks as soon as Phase 4 goes live for everyone, and then I will include the Russian truck you see here, definitely the new Khan pickup, which is not finished as of yet, and definitely the new GMC, probably the old GMC from the base game. I wanted to do that for a while, and if I find the time I will add that one too, even though it's not a Phase 4 truck. And yeah, we shall see what else they will add and what I will further tweak about them. I think I have to make the suspension more flexible on that machine here. And by the way, if you're interested in the trailer you saw just now, it is in a trailer mod pack, and it's not made by myself, of course. I only tweak vehicles, but I will put the link to those to that trailer and the other ones into the description. Yeah, I went with the my tweaked WesternStar 49XS, which has the single tires on there, the high flex suspension, the best engine, and upgraded maintenance frame. And this is already on the second map, so I went for all the watchtowers on the first and the second map, and for the second map I used the WesternStar for the most part. And yeah, as you can see, those maps are a little bit horrible. They are very difficult and have there is not really any road, just small paths through the mountains, or a lot of mud and a lot of snow. And so I added a few clips of that journey, and it took quite a while to get to those watchtowers. I turned my truck over quite a bit and got stuck a lot, and without my winches I would have been helpless. I think this patch here, it took me about 10 minutes to get through. It's very boring, just very deep muddy snow. If you get close to the water, stay on the edge, because in this case I didn't, and as you can see there is only mud and again mud snow at the edge of the river or lake or what that is, so you get stuck pretty easy. And I couldn't find a path up to that watchtower, so I just went onto the mountain, and yeah, finally made it there. But I gotta say, if you try that with any vanilla vehicles, good luck. It seems that those maps are really made for mods, powerful mods that is, because otherwise you will have a lot of trouble getting anywhere and you will turn over your truck a lot. Around the corner was the last watchtower, but I just got stuck and there were no winch points anywhere, so this was the end for the WesternStar, and I got back and used the Khan for the last watchtower. So again I started, got through the gateway to the second map, which yeah, has a nice start, but soon there is no road anymore. And sometimes it's fun to go off-road, like in this case. Just go out of my way. But yeah, I think in the background, if the camera ever shifts, I think it does, yeah, you can see the WesternStar. It's still stuck. And then I finally went up for the last watchtower. Yeah, beautiful landscape, isn't it? I guess I won't spend too much time on the new maps, because they seem to be more horrible than fun. But yeah, I guess some people like it to be very hardcore. So this is back on the first map, and I wanted to go to the third map, which has a gateway here. But the gateway is blocked. Of course it is. No way to get through that until I finish a specific mission. The mission is a heap of work, and you have to deliver metal beams, wooden planks, service spare parts, and equipment trailer. But I don't know as of now where I didn't look where I get all those things. Another problem I discovered. So even though I have trucks on the second map and I discovered every watchtower on there, there is no way to get to that map through the menu. I guess I will have to drive there again to get my trucks back. Anyway, this is it for now, for this video. I think it's long enough. So have fun with the new maps, I guess. And goodbye.